got a pretty good snowdrift right there, huh? I got your food. See if we can find your bowls in here. Here's one. Here's another one. There you go, boys. Let's go, guys. Let's go check your water. See how things are looking in here. So it looks like their heated water bowl is working, even though it's got a little snow that drifted in through the cracks of these pallets, because this pig house is just made out of pallets with some 2x4 structuring and some roof tins. It looks like they got a little bit drifting in on the corner here and here. They've been nesting up and sleeping right here in all the thick fresh hay and straw that we've given them, and they've been using that as their poop corner. And you can see the weather strips that we've got hanging here in the doorway. They really help knock the snow down from blowing in. We had about 35-mile-an-hour winds coming in from the east, which is which way this door is facing. And you can see it only came in a little bit. So they have a really nice dry, warm bed area in here. And they do have a heated water bowl that's working, even though it has some snow on it. All right. It looks good in there, boys. I topped off your water for you. That's good, boys. Don't get too cold out here today, okay? And these cooney pigs do have pretty thick hair, which almost serves as a fur coat for them. So they're not too cold in the winter here, even in the snow and the cold temperatures. It's about 15 degrees right now, but they don't seem to be bothered by the cold near as much as I do. That's good, babies. I'll check you later. Alright, let's check on these chickens. If I can get this door open, there's a pretty good drift right there. That'll work. Gabs, wanna come in here for a minute? Pretty cold out there, huh, Liz? Let's get the light on. Whew. Feels good in here though, huh, girls? Doing okay? We brought them in some pine fronds just because they like playing in them and eating off of them a little bit. Who we got going on in here? Hard Rock, BB, Rose, LT, Little Roxy, Needs, and Pretty Princess. And again, we do have some clear plastic over their window in here so that no snow is blowing in. And you can see they look pretty good in here. I don't really see any snow drifted into this coop. A little tiny bit by their door and by this door. But they're doing pretty good. They've got heated water, and I'm going to get them some food and scratch, and they'll be ready for the morning. They're just going to stay in here because it's pretty nasty outside. Gabby, kitty. set your way into the back of the barn? Well, I'm not opening that door right now. It's got a bunch of latches I don't want to mess with. I need to get the scratch. See if we can get you guys some scratch for breakfast. Guys want some scratch? Okay. Maybe. Sometimes they like to eat in bed. I also spread a little around. Alright girls, I got you some breakfast. Time to get up and come eat your breakfast. Start your morning, even though it's cold. Hi Gabs. Go check on the turkeys. Are you crazy in the snow? Is there something in there? Gabby kitty? She doesn't seem to mind the snow too much either. I think I'm the biggest complainer out here. Looks like snowplows out there. This is a pretty thick drift right here. Can't really tell on camera, but that's a really thick drift. It was about a foot deep. Yeah, here's our snowplow coming. That's our golden savior. Let's go ahead and feed these turkeys. All right. There we go. Good morning. And let you turn your light on. Looks like they got a little snow through the eaves too. Not bad though. Tom's trying to kill me. He hates me. That's typical. See if we can sneak some scratch in there before he attacks me. Hey, buddy. Oh. Tom. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Tom. 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 You can see they got some pine fronds in here, too. And a heated water. And some food and scratch, as much as Tom would let me give out. Tom, you're a meanie. Alright, that's good boy. There you go, girls. And boys. Alright, let's check on the side yard chickens. They got some pretty good drifts in here too going on. We got about 35-mile-an-hour winds last night. So it cut out some really interesting looking drifts. Let's get their food. Good morning. Oh, there's a bunch of birds in there. Shoot, shoot. Guys, You know how much I love birds. I used to have a phobia until we got chickens. Now it's more of just a discomfort than a phobia. Alright, so they did get a little bit of snow drifting in through their door again here. And other than that, they're nice and dry. And really no snow getting in here other than looks like a little bit right here by the door. Alright, who we got in here? Itty Bits, Effie, Sweetheart, Sammy Sam's, Fancy Feets, Phoenix, Eggie, Blondie, and this one down here is Pearly Girl. And again, we've got a heated water for them. They got some food. I got some scratch to give them. Not too much snow, just a little tiny bit right here by the door. But it's not getting the chickens. So they're fine. I'll get you guys some scratch. And again, they have some pine fronds in there to play with. Helps it smell fresh in here too when they're cooped up and kind of pooping around. There you go, girls. I don't give them breakfast in bed because they just fight over it, so I put it down here. That's good, chickens. So have a good morning. Alright, got one more chicken to get, and that's Moo the rooster. He's been up here by himself in isolation because the turkeys that he was staying with started picking on him. So we had to move him into a coop by himself for now. And eventually we want to integrate him back into this side yard flock that we just saw. I'm coming, Moo. And it drifted pretty good against this gate last night. I was having trouble getting it open, so I left it open a little bit. That's really about as far as it goes right now with this drift, which is fine. They're not playing outside anyway in this mess. You had a bird in there too, Meow. A couple of them. Alright, so this is Moo the rooster, and he has a heated water bowl, some food and scratch. He's just in here by himself, but he does okay. Doesn't look like he got too much snow. There's a little tiny bit drifted in there, and a little tiny bit right here. It looks like just by the doorways it drifted in a little bit. But other than that, all the chickens and turkeys are in the dry, and they're warm and safe. Alright. It's good boy, Moomers. I'm gonna go check on the bunnies. And he also has pine fronds to peck at. The pine fronds are just a little something fun for them to play with and peck at. They don't necessarily get a lot of nutrients out of it. It just gives them something to do when they're cooped up. This one's trying to drift over too. I'm actually going to shut this one so I can see if Nibs wants to come out and play. That'll keep him from running away. Good morning. What do you think of the snow, Nibs? Nibs did get snowed on a little bit in here last night because he was by the door and it was trying to blow through, but I put a feed bag back here and that stopped the snow from blowing through into his cage. So he's okay. And he does have this upper section where he could go if he wants to get away from the snow, but I don't think he really minds it too much. That's why he stays down there. Where'd he go? What do you think, Nibs? What do you think of that snow, huh, buddy? Did it snow last night? Not too sure. I guess that's fair. It did come in the doorway a little bit here. But other than that, all the bunnies are in the dry. Excuse me, Nibs. Hey, Coco. Hey, babies. Hey, night. Alright, I'm gonna get these bunnies some breakfast. And I actually like to give the bunnies a little bit of scratch on a cold day like this, because if their bodies have to digest that corn, it has to work harder, and so it helps warm their body up through the digestion process of the corn. And they really like it as a special treat. There you go, Midnight. Like your corns? Okay. Good little for beavers. There you go, Beebs. I put some corns in there. Birds are flying in and out of here. They want in out of the cold too. Can't say I blame them. Coco wants some corns? You still have a little bit of corns from last night, don't you? Here you go, little buddy. Watch your face. Nibs want a little corns? Put some corns in there, Nibs. Let's go get your neighbors. Alright. Ooh. I'm going to shut the doors after I'm done. I'm just leaving them open for now. Alright, the other side of the bunny shed. We had a lot of snow blowing in on this side, so we did put a lot of plastic bags up, feed bags, tucked them in and along the walls, just to help block out some of the snow that was drifting and blowing in. Yes, I see the snow there. Are you eating it, my brains? You eating that snow? And we did have to cover the door with plastic bags. It's literally a blizzard. So it did come in here a little bit, just on the floor. Nobody's wet. Even though Brains does have a little bit around the edges here, she's dry. And she has a dry spot back here where you can tell she's been sleeping. There's a little bed. That's good, girl, Brains. Did you stay dry? Let's get your water and food fixed up, okay? Did you hear the snowplow, Nibs? Alright, let's get you guys finished up. Got everybody some fresh hay, some more water, some more food with a little bit of scratch corn, cracked corn. Everybody's good in here. Ready to get back up, Nibs? I'm gonna shut this door, honey, so the snow doesn't get in there. We got Nibs. Let's get by. Keep the snow off, you guys. Now it's time to go up, little buddy. Come skid by. Yes, you need more water. You're right. Alright. I'm glad you're okay. Sorry it was snowing in there a little bit last night. I put some scratch in here for you. I'll get you a fresh handful of hay. Some more water. There's some fresh hay for you, buddy. I'll get you some more water too. Alright, well that's gonna be it for this morning. It's pretty cold out here. So I'm gonna head back in the house and see if maybe Gabby Kitty wants to come in the house with me for a little bit. Get warmed up by the fire. She likes doing that on a cold day like today. Well, I hope wherever you are, it's not quite this nasty. I know some places got some freezing rain and ice. We didn't get any ice. If you got freezing rain and ice, I'm so sorry. I know that's the worst part of winter. We got lucky. This is just dry, fluffy snow. We've had like 30, 35 mile an hour winds blowing it around and drifting it. But other than that, I mean, it's not that bad. So that's gonna wrap it up for today. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for following along. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, and if you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. Y'all have a good one. Stay warm. Bye. Is it snowing on you, Wayne? Yeah. Buddy? Got a little snow on your nose. Is it better? There you go. Have a good morning.